Hello ladies and gentlemen, Demon here with another pro replay cast for you guys. Today I have a game between IG and Lions. This game was played in the HoN Invitationals finals, so it should be good. I didn't get a chance to tune into HoNcast that day to watch it, so I'm gonna go for it right now. The first thing I'm gonna notice is IG's lineup is gonna revolve a lot around these high impact team fight, high cooldown ultimates. Where on the other side, Lions' team composition is completely the opposite. They have a lot of really low cooldown ultimates. By mid-game, they aren't going to have anything over a minute in cooldown. So, yes, well, at first I saw Lions' team and I was like, oh man, this is awful. They're never, like, look at this team. They're never going to be able to beat IG's team in a fight. This is just ridiculous. But you know, yes, and that is true. This team here on Hellborn side will not beat this team on Legion side in a straight-up fight where everyone has their cooldowns up. That's just not going to happen. However, they do have the advantage of having those shorter cooldowns and being able to apply a lot more pressure. So yes, you have a team fight, maybe you'll lose some stuff, but when these guys' cooldowns are down, you know, they're a lot weaker and you'll be able to capitalize on that. And here, I am really surprised, actually, genuinely surprised. I didn't even know that you could conquer with this sort of team. Like, can they even kill them by themselves with Pharaoh? I'm sure they can, I'm sure they practice. But I did not know they can do that. And apparently IG doesn't either, because they aren't even suspicious in the least bit. Are they going to be able to kill this Conqueror? I don't know, probably. But that's not what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on what they're going to get out of it if they do kill it. Probably when they do kill it at this point. Well, first they're going to get the token. The token is absolutely huge in the laning phase. You basically just win the lane. Like if you give token to your mid just going to win the lane because you can't fight through a token in the lane. So if you give it to either mid, also if you give it to your short lane, they're also going to win their lane. So token basically means automatically one lane. You also have whoever gets the last hit. Whoever gets the last hit is going to have really early boots of like level 1 bottle on mid. Actually, Glacius gets the last hit. Really interesting. I don't know if they intended for that, but I guess he did buy a lot of regen for the Conqueror attempt. So maybe he's just going to make up for it right there. Yeah, we see mana potions and wards coming out in the courier. Who did get the token? Actually, Pharaoh. Pharaoh got the token, which is interesting. A very defensive choice. Basically, yeah, Pharaoh's not going to die in this lane. Of course, he can't win the lane by himself. Very defensive option. Very, very defensive option, which is interesting and I think maybe counterproductive in this very aggressive team. You know, as I said, if they let IG take over this game, and if they let IG control the pace of their game, they absolutely will not be able to beat them in a straight-up fight. It's just not going to happen. So I would think they would place the token a little bit more aggressively. By the way, if you didn't notice before, I didn't point it out before, but they did do a nice rotation. They were originally going to do a dual mid with Engineer and Monkey King, it looked like, but they decided to rotate when they saw the Congo kill, I think. Probably expecting the same thing that I thought would happen, where they would give the token to mid to just dominate that lane. So token's going to go on Pharaoh. Interesting. However, there is one more thing that the Congo gives them. That's going to be the 200 gold to everybody on the team. So what's that going to do? That's going to mean that everybody is going to get their boots faster. Maybe not their boots, maybe it's their bottle, maybe it's their power. It's either the boots for everybody or like a bottle for mid or something. And what's that going to do? That's going to let them be a lot more aggressive, which is what this team's all about. Over here is being aggressive, using their low cooldowns to put a lot of pressure on to be able to control the map. But yeah, that's what the Congo did. And I definitely think that it was huge getting that Congo kill. It's going to really propel Lions into a situation where they can take control of this game. Absolutely. So, talking about IG now, what's their role? Their role is, as I said, they have way better teamfight potential. They also have way better late game potential with Hag, one of the best carries in the game, Monkey King, and so they're going to be sitting on that, wanting to farm, trying to keep away from this very aggressive Lions team. Now, actually, we're going to see Parasite's going to rotate here along with the Glaciers. So now we have an aggressive pseudo tri-lane bottom. So actually, this token on the Pharaoh is starting to make a lot of sense. If they actually intended this from the beginning, then putting the token on Pharaoh lets you be really, really aggressive in this lane. And we're going to see Engineer actually go on to right now with the Skeleton King route. Engineer's going to take a lot of damage. Glacius is going to get stunned away. He's going to potion up. Oh, but nice hit by Glacius, canceling the potion. Pharaoh is absolutely in deep, and he can do things like that because he doesn't have he has the token. He doesn't care. What's anyone going to do about it? So, I didn't see this before, but now that I'm thinking, now in light of this recent shift rotation by Lions, the token on the Pharaoh actually does make quite a lot of sense. I'm just going to cut through the pause right there. There's a setting that lets me skip them, but it's not set right now. Definitely for next video, I will have that set. So we're going to see Parasite actually get a kill on Hag there. Nice coordination. Master of Realms forcing her back, forcing her to blink, and then Parasite just finishing her off. So IG is going to need to really ward up very defensively this game. In fact, IG having these wards top, I don't really know about that. Their wards should be bottom in their short lane. These wards up here are really actually quite bad. Very wasted. This vision, completely wasted. This vision, completely wasted. 2 completely wasted wards. Those wards need to be in this jungle. Absolutely 100%. No questions asked. That's where they need to be. IG just needs to keep the pressure off of them. Keep the pressure off of them from this Lions team. Allow them to farm. Take back control of the game. Keep the pace of the game. You know, make sure that they only fight when they have their big ultimates up. Now, of course, ultimates aren't online yet, but they will be soon, and that is what we're going to be looking at in the very near future, in just a couple minutes. So, Tree rotated top to farm the enemy jungle, which is just fine, along with everyone else actually. They figure, you know, their wards are top, they have no wards bottom, they can't stay bottom, might as well rotate people top. It's going to force out the Soul Reaper, that's going to get their Magmus, you know, a decent amount of farm, I guess. He's going to start to pick up on his farm. Definitely something they need. They needed to do something. They can't just sit there. You can't just sit here in a lane that you're clearly losing and just hope that eventually, you know, it'll change for no reason. So definitely good rotation here. Good rotations all around, actually. Both teams responding to the other's actions quite nicely. Of course, these wards up here, kind of bad, but they've already been placed. What are you going to do about it? Play around it as best you can at this point. So we're going to see Monkey King also coming top. You know, they just figure, why not? Sork is going to get dove on, but just not the team response that is necessary to kill him. Definitely they could have killed him if he had gone just a tad bit earlier. So Lions in control of this game right now, forcing IG to send like their entire team top because it's the only lane that they won't die in. Pharaoh suiciding his token, might as well use it. Gonna help him get the tower kill. Because you have the token, might as well use it. It is going to expire in 6 minutes anyway. Parasite, level 6 coming out on Parasite, on Pharaoh. Level 6 coming out on all of the relevant heroes here for Lions. Definitely bad news for IG. They need their ultimates as well. A nice reaction time by Hag, just barely escaping certain death there. So, you know, no wards out by IG right now. Like, literally, 0 wards. Engineer just got a ward. And he's gonna place it top again. You know, they really need to take control of somewhere in the map. This ward isn't going to help them take control of anywhere on the map. Sure, it'll help them, like, push this tower maybe. So they're basically, IG's basically saying, we're going to forfeit the entire map to you, Lions. You can have the entire map. I just want these 2 camps. Just give us these 2 camps and this lane. And that's all we want. Which, yes, it's conservative. It is fine. I think that maybe it's a little too conservative, though. They could try to take a little bit more of the map than that. Yeah, especially with their level 6s coming up. With their level 6s coming up, they can just roam in here and force lions out of their jungle and then ward up defensively, and there you go, your jungle's back online. You have your jungle again. Magnus is going to get caught out, going to get hit by the parasite. Root going to come out by tree, though. Really, as I said, you know, here, I literally just said it 10 seconds ago. Like, oh, Hag almost blinking to her death right there. Pretty close, but I literally said it like the instant before that team fight happened. All IG has to do is just everyone hits level 6 and they just come over here and fight and win, because you look at their team, if they all use their ultimates, there's no way that Lions can win that fight. Even if they're really far ahead, which you saw how far ahead they were if you were noticing up here in this bar. Absolutely no way, though. Even if they're that far ahead, that they can win against this lineup from IG. So now IG did win that fight. They put the pressure off, but where are their wards again? Okay, they need to have their wards in their jungle. You know, Tree is in big trouble now. Do they have dust? They have a ward, but do they have dust?
You're not going anywhere.
The ward's gonna be enough, so Tree's gonna go down. It's just the wards, that's all it is. It's just the wards. But here, you know, ultimates are down. Because there's no wards up now, Lions can just do whatever they want. Look, Lacey's even counter-warding. Like, I know you have wards in your jungle somewhere. But IG needs... Gotta do your warding a little bit better there. So... no wards in their jungle. Their jungle, Legion jungle, is still completely offline, not available to them at all. So they're going to try to continue capitalizing on their 2 neutral camps and lane here top that they've secured for themselves. I mean, yes, it's really good that you know, they secured themselves a part of the map, but I think that they could have been a little bit greedier. Their ultimates, however, are coming online again, so they need to think about maybe trying to expel Lions from their jungle again. Lions, though, it's like the moment Kong comes up, they're going to do it again, which is absolutely what they need to do as an aggressive team. No wards over here by IG. I keep talking about the wards. When you're in a passive situation, wards are everything. Yes, they're good for the aggressor, but they're definitely more important for the defender. In this case, IG is that. Although IG, just by natural game insight, probably getting really suspicious of this Kong attempt, they are going to spot it. Lions is going to be scared away. And they should be scared away 100% because no ultimates. I mean, all of the ultimates for IG are up. But look, Monkey King completely out of position right there. Going to be ulted by the Pharaoh. Is he going to get away? Yes, he will get away because of that nice mobility. But Monkey King now, he has to go back to base. You know, being in the wrong position there, really bad. So, and now because Monkey King's gone, Lions knows this. They're just gonna go around. Hag is gonna blink away probably. It does. Yes, she's good. But Lions just absolutely forcing everyone back. Oh, nice pickup by the Pharaoh rocket right there. But that, you know, you might say, okay, well, Monkey King was out of position, but he got away, right? Well, no, it was still just as bad. Like, Monkey King might as well have died right there. That's exactly how bad that was. Monkey King being out of position on this hill caused him to take a tremendous amount of damage, forced him to go back to base. So now Lions knows that the Monkey King's gone. They can completely do whatever they want. You know, they just came up here really aggressively because they could. 4v5, you know, surrounded over here, killed the Hag, and look, now they have a Conquer attempt. And it's all because Monkey King was out of position. And also because they had no wards here. Also that. So Monkey King is going to go down. Probably the token's going to go to Soul Reaper here, I would imagine. Did it go to him? Yes, it did. Soul Reaper is going to be really key. Speaking of key heroes here in this game, key heroes, I'm going to start with Lions. Their key hero, like #1 key hero, is going to be the Soul Reaper. The Soul Reaper is going to enable all of their plays. with, you know, the heals are just going to make all of their pressure just that much more effective, because they can... Ooh, wow, Keeper of the Forest actually going to take a lot of damage here. Gonna have to root, but dies anyway. Magma stuns in, gets an ultimate off. Parasite in trouble, he's 100% dead. So 2 for 1, killing the Keeper. Oh, but Engineer actually gets picked off by the Pharaoh. Is he gonna be okay? Yes, he is, because there's no mana over here on either of these heroes. So 2 for 2 exchange. Who won it though? I would say probably IG won that exchange. They're, you know, it buys them time for their ultimates to come online again, because, you know, Lions can't push without can't be aggressive without their entire team. And also, you know, you traded 2 supportish types of heroes, got farm on your carries. Generally, all around good by IG there. So, you know, ultimates are offline. Congo just went down. You saw the tree use his ult. You saw the engineer use his ult. Magma's also. Lions needs to be in here. Remember all these wards that were here before? They need to go and take this jungle back. I mean, IG isn't doing a particularly good job of defending their jungle. They haven't been doing that all game. If Lions just comes in here while their ultimates are down and takes over, then they'll be back in control of this game. Right now, they are currently in the process of losing control of this game. Yes, they're still in the lead, but look at how passive they're being. I mean, Pharaoh's just going to poke around here, but no, you need your entire team. Pharaoh needs his entire team here. He's going to spot the Hag. I don't really know what he's doing here all alone. He's in big trouble. Magma stuns. I don't even need to watch this. He's 100% gonna go down. He does get to hook the creeps, but it's not gonna be enough. You know, Magnus is just gonna stun you. And down goes the Pharaoh. That's huge mistake by Lions, in my opinion. You know, not even necessarily Pharaoh's mistake, because Pharaoh was actually in the right place right there. Pharaoh, yes, he didn't have his team, but that's where all of Lions should have been. Yes, Pharaoh was wrong for being there alone, but, you know, Lions had to have tried to be aggressive in IG's jungle right there, and they just weren't doing it, even with the ultimates down. So huge opportunity lost there to really practically win this game. WoW actually, Tree tried to TP and defend bottom, but gets picked off. TP's too early without his team. I imagine. I did miss that. I was too busy talking. My bad. But yeah, Lions definitely dropping the ball there. And look, now, because they did that, all the wards in IG jungle completely gone. No wards from Lions, no aggressive wards, because they don't have access. Ancients, you know, IG can take those just fine. Farming their jungle, just fine. Yeah, now they're coming in. Now Lions decides to come in, but all these ultimates are back up. Sure, no Magnus ultimate. But they should have done this minutes ago. Absolutely. 100%. So it looks like they're going to try to be aggressive again. But they're going to be doing it in a much worse position than they were before. And again, you know, they're going to try to split push a little bit, but I don't really see a need when you can just... When you were so far ahead that you could have just, you know, starved IG's farming location and just pulled ahead and farm until you have an overwhelming advantage. 3 more TBs coming out top. Are they going to catch this Master of Arms and Parasite? Nice Master's Call, by the way, coming out. Are they? Ooh! Beautiful Magnus Line Stun there, canceling both their TPs, stunning both of them. Very nicely done. Gonna get the pick off on both those heroes there. So 2 heroes going down, a tower though going down bottom, and a lot of damage being put on this bottom tower. TPs are down by IG. 3 TPs top, no more TPs up, so they're gonna get 3/4 of this bottom tower's health down. And they're gonna get bottom tower in exchange for 2 hero deaths. Was it worth it? I would say 100% worth it, because now they did get these aggressive wards up, and actually they're going to go on the tree here, and they're going to kill him. Pharaoh ult, very important for Lion's team right now. Unfortunately, Soul Reaper is in a lot of trouble because Lace is going to go down. Soul Reaper does have token, but he's surrounded by, you know, the entire population of the world. No mana on Magnus though. No mana on Monkey King anymore. Yes, he vaulted. Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper is just doing a tremendous. He has a tremendous amount of farm, and I mean, especially against heroes with no mana, he's actually going to get out of there alive. So, dang. Soul Reaper, though, being level 12, having, let's check GPMs here, having 400 GPM. Very, very tanky. Very tanky indeed. So, as IG here, what are you looking to do? What's their game plan? As I said, if they draw this out into, you know, mid-game, late game, they're going to win. 100%. They have Monkey King, Hag, and then all of these really nice late game, mid game heroes. They're going to win. They just need to get there. They just need to get there. Glacia's going to be gone right now. Is he going to get... He's not going to die though. Definitely not. Magnus though, he is going to die. I was just talking about IG's game plan, how they need to sit back, need to farm, need to get to mid to late game, and they're doing these weird aggressive plays here just to kill Glacius. And it's just a little bit confusing. So the Magnus is going to fall. Tree very out of position. He's going to TP back though. Whew. All of the ultimates are up though on IG. So once again, they have another opportunity to take back control of this game. A nice route. PK, portal key is going to be on the Magnus. So a nice route, a nice portal key by Magnus, you know, Hag ultimate. Easily will win a fight. Are they going to be able to get to the point where they actually have a solid 5v5 fight though? I don't know. They keep doing these weird things. And you can see that the pressure from Lions, although as I said it was kind of ineffective earlier on, they really started dropping the ball. But Hag gonna blink up onto the Soul Reaper, not really gonna do much. But just seeing the GPMs, and the Magnus is also gonna go with Soul Reaper, so they're like, are we gonna go with Soul Reaper? I don't know. So he's just gonna TP out. Magnus stunned down, nothing to prevent the TP out. Kongor is going to be up very soon though, and that is almost definitely what Lions is waiting for. Going to be waiting for Kongor to be up to try to close this game out, because as I was saying before, if this game goes on any longer, like 30-35 minutes in, IG is just going to completely take over with the Monkey King, the Hag, and all of their big ultimates. There's no way the Lions can get around that, no matter how big of a lead they have. They need to have this game in the bag by 30-35 minutes, or they absolutely cannot win. So they're going to be waiting for the Kongor to be trying that, I believe. Engineer, though, is going to be seen here. Can Parasite burst him down? No, he can't. No Codex on the Parasite, or anything for that matter. So Engineer is going to get away. Although Engineer going back in, going to be using his ultimate. So Parasite's in trouble, but all of Lions' team is going to be here. Tree is going to be forced to use his ultimate. Pharaoh is going to go in, kill Wretched Hag. Monkey King finally joins the fight. About time, but it's just too late. IG takes a fight that they aren't prepared for there. And, you know, IG, once again, consistently showing this game, and Magnus just completely suiciding. IG has been consistently having very poor teamfight positioning this entire game, whether it was this, you know, this Kongor attempt over here where Monkey King was caught out, whether it was this right here where Engineer was caught and then got away and then ran back in, and everyone just decided to save him. IG just showing poor positioning. All they have to do is just sit back and farm. Have defensive wards, which they don't have right now. In fact, they have no wards on the map. They just need to have defensive wards, sit back, farm. When their ultimates are up, be aggressive and go Roma's 5. That's all they have to do, and they just haven't been doing it all game. All game, they've either been trying to do cute stuff top, they've been trying to do, you know, weird things like going the Glacius. They haven't just been farming, and then when their ultimates are up, going and taking a normal fight. They do have their ultimates up now, though. No tree ult, but it is going to be online in 20 seconds. So they're going to try to take advantage of that. Be a little aggressive, try to take control of the map. Glacius is going to be seen here. We're going to have Master Rom's there as well, though. Shield going to be put on. Glacius though in trouble. Oh, Pharaoh gets caught out by the wretched hag. Master Rom's in big trouble. This is terrible, terrible place to be fighting for Lions. Absolutely horrible. Magnus ult going to come out. Oh, Pharaoh actually bought back. The Parasite going to be taking a lot of damage and dying before he even does anything. Pharaoh, though, has a lot of survivability, so he is going to live his second life completely intact. Very, very bad place for Lions to be fighting. Speaking of poor teamfight positioning, it's not necessarily their positioning on a, like, their positioning wasn't bad, but if you take into account the terrain with the trees, just the terrain that they were fighting on was very poor, because Engineer just ulted right here, and you couldn't see into the trees, so Lions tried to defend it, and they just couldn't because IG had such a nice tactical location with the trees being there. So IG doing what I'm telling them that they need to be doing. Well, I'm not telling them, I'm telling you guys what they need to be doing, and they're doing it and being successful, using their ultimates to go be aggressive, take control of the map a little bit. No wards out though. No wards out. And actually, let me pause this for just 1 second. And do they have any wards in the shop? They have 2 wards in the shop. Please use them. Put some defensive wards down. Alright, so Congo is going to be up. We're going to be seeing another Congo attempt here. IG probably going to be getting smart to it pretty soon, I would imagine. You know, maybe being a little suspicious. I don't think they're going to be suspicious, though. This third Conquer attempt here, if they get it right here, and they are going to get it, is going to be really big. This is their chance. Like, this is their chance to end the game. They either end the game here, or they're going to fall behind and lose. No matter how far ahead they are, as I said, you just can't beat that lineup. So Token, I imagine, is going to be on Soul Reaper. Yes, it is. Bananas also came out, because that's third Conquer attempt, going to go on the Master of Arms. Master of Arms putting out quite a nice amount of damage right now with the Nullfire Blade, so a nice choice of where to put the Bananas on. The other choice, I guess, would be on the Pharaoh, probably, but no real reason to, you know, no real reason to at all. No, nothing to explain. Monkey King's actually going to be caught out here. He already used his Volt. He's going to be able to dash, though. His dash is off cooldown and absolutely fine. So, as I said, Bananas on the Master of Arms, Token on the Soul Reaper, and Lions is going to be looking to close this game out. Everyone is huddled around mid. We're going to see a fight going on top, though. Parasite's going to be defending top tower. Not going to be able to kill his Magnus, though, because no dust, no words. Engineer is going to be TPing out. Wretched Hag, though, caught out. Oh wow, Culture Sheepstick on the Soul Reaper very early. Wow, what's his GPM right now? 550. So we have around a 25-minute Culture Sheepstick coming out on Soul Reaper. This is going to be huge. So they have Token, they have Sheepstick, and IG knows this. They need to make something happen. Magnus is going to come out. They're going to use all of their ultimates here. Tree ult, Mag ult, Engineer ult. Soul Reaper is going to go down. He has a Token, though, and his entire team is coming back they're going to come back from this. Pharaoh is going to use the ultimate. Pharaoh ultimate being huge this game, absolutely setting up all of their initiation attempts here on Lions Esports. Pharaoh being 100% on, the Soul Reaper makes stuff, the Soul Reaper is going to be winning the fights, but the Pharaoh is going to be making these fights happen with his ultimate. Absolutely wonderful initiation, item dependent as well, Staff of the Master just making it that much better. So IG tried to make something happen, tried to go on the Soul Reaper while his team was gone, but just couldn't do it fast enough. Pharaoh, with his very long range initiation, was able to catch them out, not allow IG to run away after taking the token. And, token's gone, bananas are gone, but bottom racks is also gone. And huge lead here. All the ultimates are down. They blew all of their ultimates that fight. IG blew all of their ultimates. So if I were Lions, I would just get right to this creep wave and kill this Rax as well. Monkey King farming Ancients. Interesting decision. Keeper of the Forest going to be caught out here, and he didn't have his ultimate anyway. Although that's just going to be another 20 seconds that he can't be using it because he's going to be dead. So as I said, Lions are going to be looking to just pushing. Oh, Sheepstick coming out of Magnus though. Magnus going to die. Very, very poor positioning by, individual positioning by IG right now. Team members just being caught out left and right. IG's not going to be able to come back from this. They're not. This is going to be 2 barracks down. Buyback is going to be on the Magnus. He's not going to be using it, and yep, there goes the game. Very good job by Lions there, utilizing that high pressure, high aggression lineup to really just starve IG for farm and really keep the pressure on. Those Congar kills, of course, being very, very huge. IG, lacking in the defense department, could have been warding up their jungle better. Protecting their farming areas much better, but of course still very well played by them as well, being such a great team. Both those teams very well played. I think that just about covers everything. Please leave some comment, leave some feedback. I always enjoy that. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice night, and as always, thanks for watching.